Hey guys, it's Spirit, and I've been missing for the past I think 3 months now. There's no light. My bulbs went, and I've got none, and the stores are closed, so I'm stuck in the dark for the day. And I'm not. Well, I'm busy making the title card right now for the video, so I'm not going to really be looking into the camera much. But I want to say I'm sorry for the past few months I've been missing, and it's none of your guys' fault. In fact, it's no one's fault at all. It's only been my own, and no one else can really take any blame for it. I've been completely missing from Steam for a while, and then it's been long and complicated for me. It's been hard to. It's been very hard. And I wish it could be easier, but it won't be easier for me unless I make it easier for me. So let me recount the past little bit while I've been gone. After I left doing YouTube, I just stopped a lot of communication in general with friends, with family, with everyone, just everyone and anyone. And that was my first mistake to even do. And since I did that, it wasn't really the best thing to ever happen, but it did. And there's nothing I can do to change the fact that I did that. The next thing that I did was I started just gaming alone on old consoles. I have built up a huge collection of retro games and consoles and that, and I just sat here and played old games. They were fun, yes, but it just didn't feel right. Then, after I did the old games, I decided maybe I should go back and play World of Warcraft. Maybe that'll change everything again. It didn't. It didn't change it at all. And what's worse is it brought some feelings of joy, and then it just faded again. And then I got sick for 3 weeks from work, and that raised not only red flags with work, but red flags with me too, that something was wrong, and I needed to look into it a lot. And so I sat down with my managers and myself, and we figured it could be something medical and I should go get checked out. So I went and I got some blood tests done. I just got them back recently now. I have become diabetic. I'm type 2 diabetic, just like my father. It does run in the family, so I can't fully deny it, but it has happened, and I have to live with that. It is going to be a heavy burden for me to bear, with more complications on top of me. And then the next thing was my hair started falling out. Just in clumps. My hair's been going. Like, it hasn't even been growing back in. It's just going now. So age is finally catching up with me, and it's finally doing what it should have done long ago. And well, not long ago, but I'm surprised I haven't had all these problems earlier. But you take with everything that gets thrown at you. But during my absence, a few things came out. A few episodes of MLP, a few songs were made, and I read a few quotes, and they sort of finally smacked me with reality on it. And that's what pretty much prompted me to finally do this video. Just finally do it. The first quote that I'd read was by Helen Keller, and it goes, "It's better to walk in the dark with a friend than it is to walk alone in the light." And that's what I was doing. I was walking alone in that light. I shut out my friends and my family. The two people that I would talk to that would help me, I denied them being able to help me. And that's what really slapped me, was I was taking on all these problems by myself. I didn't want help, and I should have asked for it, but I didn't. The next thing that happened was an episode called Fame and Misfortune, and it tells the story about people expecting their heroes to be perfect. And the moral is, if you expect that of your heroes, then you're wrong. And that's what I did to myself, was I tried to be perfect. I tried to be perfect and be something that I fully wasn't, and it burned me. It burned me hard, and that hurt. It really did. Just like a child touching the hot stove, I kept my hand on that stove and it kept burning it, and it finally actually burnt me down, and it broke me. I tried to be perfect, and there was no way that I could ever live up to that. And it saddens me that I did that to myself. I spend so much time wanting you guys to have all the best content and all that, and I made it so you guys were happy, and I ignored myself. And by ignoring myself, I've hurt myself greatly. And in doing so, I also hurt others along the way. People that I've met, friends and family. I've burnt bridges. And now I gotta rebuild everything again. I'm looking at all the burnt wood and tinder, all the supports, and I'm just staring at it of how do I rebuild this? How do I fix all of this? And the answer is I can't do it, not by myself. And trying to do it by myself is just going to hurt myself more. I want to be someone that you can respect, that shows all sides of them. Not just some hero that's on the internet that's good at playing video games, but an actual person. I don't even know where to start. I really don't. It's frightening. It really is. In those few months, I truly was alone. Near the end of it, I finally did turn back on Steam and start reading messages again. I started talking to people again. I sat down and I actually played a game with a friend. It felt nice to finally actually do stuff again. And it's hard to do this. It really is. I've done so much damage. I destroyed my house. Now I have to rebuild it. All that's left are the broken shards of glass. I threw the stones, and I broke my house of glass. There's no other way to put it. It's broken, it's gone. And I have to rebuild from the ground up. And I know that, and I deserve it. I really do. That's why all of you deserve this apology. I really didn't want to do any of this to hurt anyone or do anything that would hurt anyone. I know I've inspired a lot of people, and I've made myself out to be this perfect hero and all that, but nothing but a man. Just a man with knowledge. That knowledge is useless without friends, without family. It's just... I want to be able to have fun again. I wish I could go back and redo all those things that I've done wrong, or any choices that I think were bad, and start again, but I can't. I only get one chance, and I used them. I used those chances, and that was it. in the end of it all, I've learned that I am not flawless. I have quite a bit of flaws. And I know I am definitely not a person you should look up to and hold to the golden standard of perfect. In fact, you probably shouldn't even hold me up and revere me at all. I'm just an average guy who works a graveyard shift at a freaking retail store and spends his time playing video games online when he's not at work. I deserve every bit of hate, every bit of it. And I don't blame any one of you who have left, who may want to leave, but I am a broken man with a broken house. And all I've got left is a pile of garbage. I don't expect anyone to stay, but I don't expect a whole lot of sympathy either. I want to go back to the way things were again. I really do. Where I had all that energy, all that free time, and instead of wasting it, do something with it. But it's never going to come. Hopefully I'll get back to normal videos at some point. But not just Team Fortress 2. I want to do other games as well. I've had fun playing Heroes. I've had fun playing Diablo. Played a bit of Hearthstone on the side. I've played some other games by myself and had some fun, and others are just fun with friends. So I'm not asking that you forgive me. I ask it that you look into yourself and not hold me to a perfect standard anymore. Just when a video comes out, it comes out. When I make a video, don't complain about what's in the video. Just watch it or don't. You can comment and leave if you didn't like it or not, or hit the dislike or the like button. But I understand everything. It's become much clearer for me. And this is definitely a first step. To everyone I ignored, to everyone I hurt, I am deeply and truly sorry. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Because I definitely can't forgive myself for doing something this horrible. I thank you for listening.